romance and your midsummer romance and all beautiful June energy. Gemini season is here, and even it's late, I want to get your reading done because I'm also Gemini. I'm too curious to know. I want to know what's going on. I'm gonna do this monthly reading. This is your reading, and we are gonna see, is this internet going well? I'm gonna change this to a different kind of internet rate because I'm fearing that this is not going. Light situation is always a little bit challenge, but this is your reading. This is a monthly reading. There will be whole predictions for a whole month. I do this free reading every month, and then if you're interested, I'm having also membership, and there is a magician membership. For example, every Tuesday I make a psychic toolkit where I teach people to be psychic, and I have made already 5 episodes, and the next one is sixth sense episode about the third eye. So welcome there if you want to see also extensive reading. So let's start. We start with the crystal. Always my reading I start with the chakra. Crystals, and this can be a message for you, Gemini. What you have to pay attention now, June. Crown chakra, high energies, guru energy. Always remember, if you are having this guru energy, how you can serve people, how you can serve other people. Not to be egotist, how your wisdom can lift also the others. It's nice how this fairy gem and this color is matching. I like to play with this kind of. Really, I think there is, because I'm drawn to this fairy gem, and then like I really took this because of you, Gemini, because you have the fairy energy, and even the fairy is holding and this kind of pearl in the hand. I want to show. Or maybe I take the booklet. The booklet has the same image. Don't have to do this. So this is the same that I was just doing. What is now? I hope this connection is good. So is this charging? There's something about this charging. So this, me being Gemini holding this crown chakra crystal, that's the highest energy, and this fairy holding this pearl or crystal in the hand, crystal ball in the hand possibly. There's something about this, Geminis. I think this is a psychic reading, so maybe it's calling for you to be really psychic. There's like, you are in your highest energy because this is your month. This is when the sun is in the most powerful position, and there is even, I'm from Finland, so in our world in the north, it's kind of fairy world, and the elf world, we have night full of sunshine. So the solar energy is connected to psychic activity. Also, when you are having a lot of sun in your world, you are able to see clear. You're able to put like a light spotlight to have clarity. Something about that, having clarity, is a theme for this month. I see now immediately. I'm really long with this image, but this is you, Gemini. Start to sink in. This is you. Okay. And there is somebody. Miley, are you Gemini? Hi, welcome. If you have a question during this reading, you are welcome to ask a live question. I'm psychic. I have done psychic studies in Academy by Richard Knight, so I have some abilities, I would say, and I'm always also keeping this course. You're welcome to take part of that. That's one episode. The heart chakra episode is available for free, so you can always check. Anyway, let's go on. We go forward first to see what sign is now present in your June. What sign you have to pay attention. Then what house is coming. Now, of course, there is a lot of powerful Gemini energy also. There is indeed, no wonder there is this crown chakra, because there is like little Jupiter in Gemini. There's really some powerful, expansive thing going on in your sign. So it's very like a lucky, what I understood, lucky period for any Gemini. Possible make new connections, to understand something that you didn't understand before. So let's see, sign, it's, oh, a Gemini. Oh, how lovely to see this. So it's your season. I love to be a reader and bring exactly your energy in here. So what you want to be known is the spiritual. You are asked to what you want to be known. You can make it known, like really with this clarity speech just had. You have ability to be psychic, really, like me. And mental, what is believed about? Beliefs create your reality indeed. So if you have a result, remember that is a result is coming often because you believe that to be true. Then physical, use the quickest way in. And indeed, Gemini is the ruled by Mercury. So there is really the quickness. The fairies are quick. Like if you would have this Tinkerbell, she's also flying around being really fast. That is your energy, the quick energy. So use that energy. It's almost like fast implementation. That's your energy. That's now here. Then we have house, 5th house. Oh, how beautiful. Which is this? Because it's power of love, spiritual, mental, investment, gambles, and other games, and physical, your creations. Beautiful. What sign is connected to 5th house? I want to read now, because power of love, that's like lovers is a Gemini card. Actually, indeed, I put the fairy gems in the position I usually keep a lovers, this kind of box. 5th house, what was the 5th house about? Let's see. Where is it? This can be so that is not written here. 5th house is with 3rd house. Okay. So let's read more about this 5th house, because we want to understand the power of love, don't we? All the Geminis want to get clarity of that. The 3rd and the 5th house derive their meaning from the 4th house, okay? And home is a mother. It's kind of Cancer energy. 5th house, your creations. Indeed, it's written here also. Both the 3rd and the 5th house of a horoscope relate to the ways in which we reach out and are connected with the world outside home base, the 4th house. Still, and indeed the home is your foundation, you're coming from that. Everything enables you to feel stable and secure enough to project yourself accurately into the physical reality and the symbolisms of your rising sign. But then it's just writing always like a base, stable 4th house, this kind of home and mother, motivates us to seek and connect with the world outside our home. It's not much told about the 5th house, other than it's the creative thing. So it is, Empress also have the creativity in it as a meaning, this kind of abundant creative creatrix. I think you are called to be like a power of love is such a positive yes energy. Give go to some creative projects. But then there is investment. Did I read it correctly? Yeah. Mental investment gambles and other games. Mental creations. Anyway, some quick, I mean, there is the games here, yes, games we play, but power of love is always like you are like really loving. You are like here having even this guru thing, kind of like highest kind of love. Really divine love would be. Then planet Saturn. Okay, so you're reminded about, be realistic about. Spiritually, mentally, be concerned about, and physically, you must wait before you can. So there's some rules and some restrictions, and that makes you wait. And you just have to be patient. And this kind of spirit guides are here to tell you that this is good for you. Patience is a virtue, and indeed, you being a quickest way in, you would not like to be always wait before you can. That's a little bit contradiction here, your Gemini energy and this kind of Saturn make you a little bit like a restless. But while the creative creations is here, maybe you should channel all this quick energy to creativity. The power of love that you have to be realistic about, even the love, then you could show that love in your creativity, possibly. And that's a good thing. Okay, so let's go seeing the Moon Oracle. I'm happy I have audience here, 8 people at least seeing. So let's see, Gemini, what you need to know with the Queen of the Moon Oracle for your midsummer dream. Resilience. So 21, interestingly, is the midsummer, when sun is the highest, is the number usually this kind of like how it's called again? The sun is not the equinox. It's called I was thinking like I do this reading very late, and it's very late in my time here. But now I realize like I'm getting a little bit too tired. So anyway, this is usually when the sun is brightest. So I see that is here. Still resilience is here. So it tells me about there is some work to be done. And indeed you have some restrictions and realistic thing about, so you have to be patient. But this is the general theme now, that you have to carry a lot to be resilient. There's a lot to do. But it's for the good things, looks like. Other energies are very positive, and it's all on top of the Gemini energy too. Angels, what they want to say to you, Gemini. Employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction, with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. So hopefully this slide is good. So something. It's almost like this. There is this dream card coming and all. It's almost like you have this kind of dream horse gonna bring you to somewhere beautiful. Trust that. Employment change can be positive. Then we have even the purpose card for Gemini. What would that be? So bright this light, but still too bright. Maybe like this. Let's aim it to the angel. I hope I get better gear at one point. All this is like a bit bright. Well, the fairy is. Which one we put it here? Okay. Let's see this. Let's stream. Now, what is your purpose card? Here. Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desire. It's reminding you to be really heart-centered in the decision you make. Okay. Almost like I see this kind of angel numbers around. Maybe you could pay attention to the numbers you see. Okay. Next thing we're gonna see the feeling of your person. These are current feelings. It is midnight romance. This is interesting part of the reading. So many feelings here. Now, okay, let's take them here. What is coming for Gemini? Gemini's feeling cards. Gemini. I'm a Gemini too. This is good for all the Gemini rising, Venus, Mars, all what placement you have. Okay. Gemini. Okay, one more. I wanna know about the feeling of my person, like what is the feeling of the person? What is the feeling? Okay, no, I stop. Okay, let's have a little Saturn here to give some rules. Okay, Gemini feelings. Your person is thinking. There may come a time when love needs a lawyer, but diamonds are the girl's best friend. So they see you this kind of Marilyn type that needs to have a diamond because the diamond lasts forever. And they see you as this diamond. Yes. Romantic. Diamond shopping. What is this? You are my soulmate. This is seventh heaven. Love and light. I see stars again. Your love is healing. I dream of you. And then there's even a ring. Oh. This is a beautiful story. I actually found this one day on the road. This kind of ring. I don't have it now in the room. And then I was like, this is a ring of love and light, because there was this red and like a shining. So indeed, person see you as love and light, and they soulmate. Beautiful. What is the lover's card meaning? Also the soulmate. They see like Gemini is over there, is my soulmate. Okay. So your person respect you, good words and deeds, respecting other people's feelings, respect for commitment, honor, truth, values, people pleaser, like they also are like that. So they want to earn one's respect with a good behavior. So they are like very honoring you. Solar plexus chakra, I accept responsibility for all decisions I make in my life. So they see like you are like this way. You take the responsibility for the decisions that you make in your life. And another solar plexus chakra, nice sun energy coming. I am worthy of my own self-acceptance. So it's like you are worthy of your own self-acceptance, but it's okay for you. You can state that clearly. We have this doggy here, throat chakra. By experiencing my truth, others find the way to their truth. Woo woo. So it is nice that you are coming with this, your truth. I saw this quote today. It was something about the truth is high level of intimacy. And it's true. It is not always easy to express your truth. But indeed, when you express your truth, others find a way to their truth. So this dog has to just bark some time to call for the other dogs that are same. Yes. Again, solar plexus chakra. As I own my power, I recognize the strength and beauty of who I am. I think this is rising really to your power. Power of love is even underneath here. Okay. And still solar plexus chakra, there's really like a, even your crown, your crystal is the crown chakra. There's really to pay attention about this willpower, like to will to do something, to have the self-confidence, to really get things going. That's now like your person see that you are like this, you are like a go-getter. But do you see yourself? Are you able to rise in this kind of confidence? That's anyways here. I'm the prime, what is it? I'm the prime decision maker in my life, and then it's landing top of the time to decide. So it's really highlighting these decisions that you make, the choices that you make you. Is this sentence I have heard? Choices you make you, but you, I'm the prime decision maker in my life. They see that, but you should be more confident maybe about your decisions. So here we have still darling. There's some butterfly coming to the flower. Again a ring. This is a June energy here. Best kept secret, I'm going to propose. Okay, you are my true love. One ring to show how much you mean to me. Oh, there's 2 times already ring on the table. So this might be a very beautiful time of commitment coming now in June for Gemini. And solar plexus chakra, again, I want to be your hero and I want to take the lead like True King. Oh. And then we have Feel So Close by Calvin Harris. It's a force field. I feel so close to you right now. Meow. And again, solar plexus chakra, how much sunshine there is in your world in June. I allow myself to become stronger and more alive each day. And then Eurovision song from Finland, Windows 95 Man is here again. I have been singing this. I will sing again. No rules. No rules. It's how I live, how I find the wind beneath my wings. It's how I learn to fly. No rules in the heat of the night, in the thrill of the fight. I don't even care what's wrong or right. That's how I live my life. No rules. Quiet, I speak. I'm the king, I'm the queen, and you all gonna be free. Forget the rules and scream no rules. This is the Finnish Eurovision song this year. Anyway, that was about the midnight romance. A lot of sunshine. There is really like solstice is the word. I forgot. Solstice. There's some solstice energy very, very, very much. Even this is the solstice number, like 21 of June. Resilience. Cool. Nice. Okay, so next thing we do, we start to do these predictions for the whole month. I'm going quite slowly, it's 24 minutes about the feelings, but we're gonna see now, Gemini. Ready, this is your opportunity of this month. So let's see, what is it? Gemini, your pixie opportunity is, you get 2 opportunities. Of course, you have this kind of dual sign. Got even 2. How about your challenge of this month of June? This, let's see, what is it? Tower and Queen of Swords. This is a big change. Can be also like a huge kind of storm hitting, some awakening energy, like something is changing in your head. So you have a Queen of Swords with all the planning and all the kind of strategies and really like able to be like a mentally, and clarity is also here. I was talking about the clarity in the beginning of the reading. But that's your opportunity to have a clarity, but then completely change something. This card is always coming after the Devil card, that the foundation was not good enough, so it has to be changed. So this is kind of like a storm is coming now in June to change your world. And the Queen of Swords is here to cut the crap and be this very wise leader, planner, having a high view on the things, how they're supposed to be done. So that's opportunity. Queen of Swords. Cut the crap, Queen is here. And it is you even. It's a nice thing. There is this fast implementation here, but as well Gemini card itself, like air sign Queen. But indeed, the air sign Queen is like having a storm coming. It's like interestingly, Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm is going on here. And things that are not working out will be taken out. Or like, okay, I should not be so drastically saying, because this can be even a war card. Don't be like, say like there was this love thing going on here. The power of love in the center of your reading and creations. So there is some kind of realistic thing about, but maybe something is too limiting. It can be even a limiting belief. Things have to be renewed here. And already your person is seeing that you are a completely solar power driven person. So you have a lot of this kind of willpower, Gemini. So a lot is possible, and this crown chakra is also very, very like a psychic queen is here also. Something is changing. I hope that the war situation is nothing to do with you. Like there is maybe some, can have been something devilish was in your war, but now it's gonna be swiped away. Now it's gonna be off. Okay. And then the challenge is, soulmate. It's kind of childhood innocent. Going to see your mother, going to home, or like this kind of innocent place that could still exist after all the storm. Innocent heart. Remember, your innocent heart is landing top of this proposing. Really, this looks like a proposal here also. Flowers and a ring. Best kept secret, I'm going to propose. This also is beautifully, is like here, I'm gonna be your hero. Feel so close. All this is here. Time to decide also is here. What is she holding here? Interesting. It's kind of matrix going on here. Matrix. That's your challenge. This proposal. Energy. Maybe committing to something really hard. Here was this queen. Yes, nice. This is really moving forward from that energy. The look is towards this soulmate union, this meeting of the soulmate, this kind of beautiful summer date or beautiful moment, innocent moment is waiting, and the queen is turning back to this kind of bullshit. Can I say that word in YouTube? Anyway, the queen is turning back to that kind of mess, and now it's like moving forward. The look is for forward to something innocent and beautiful. And the mother is highlighted, this mother energy here. Good. Anyway, the Gemini energy was also here. It's here. Nice. you are showing up in your reading. So next thing, I'm going to use the kitty cat because we're going to see what is it, the overall energy here in your, okay, bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. Okay, again, love. But let's see. So we are seeing what is your overall energy in June. Still showing. These were... Oh, no. It's not the overall energy. This was the overall energy, but this is what you are not seeing. The kitty cat will show you what you're not seeing. Yes, this is the overall energy, but this is what you're not seeing. So you're not seeing this. Gemini, you're not seeing this and this. For some reason, these two and these two. Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of worry. This is your card also, Gemini, like you have the mental, like a capacity to use your mind in the masterful, genius way, but it also can go against you, like a swords, double sword. Too much thinking is bad for your sleep. So here is this kind of like waking up in the middle of the night. Maybe indeed these issues here are causing that. You're not seeing how much your sleep is like suffered. Here anyway, we have lavender, and lavender tea is always good for good sleep. So maybe there's this kind of, you're not seeing that you could have a lot of lavender in your bed and in your securing a good sleep. But it's time to wake up in June to something that is totally like foundation that has to be changed. Then we have 3 of Cups. This is friendships. So the Queen of Swords has friends, and that's like in the June making your life happy. Then we have still here. Oh wow! What you're not seeing is Emperor, loving Emperor, and it's even the marriage card comes where there is the ring given here. And what is else? Page of Cups, romantic. Oh, there is such a romance going on here. Ooh. Soulmate, you're not seeing the Emperor is coming here to have a marriage, and there is also, I'm going to propose. Oh my god, this stuff. Nice. Very beautiful midsummer dream, proposal, marriage, happiness, rainbow coming from the Emperor, somebody very good cooking, and then this romantic kitty is here with the fish, also having dreams. So cute. Roses, royal. It's almost like this Emperor is in a moon. The Emperor is not anymore in a earth. The Emperor has left the earth. The Emperor is some love Venus, like a planet, Gemini planet. Because what is going on? This is our Earth. The Emperor has left the Earth. Is really coming to some Gemini rainbow pixie land. Interesting. I never noticed that this is actually like that. It's the rose planet now. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, this is beautiful. There's a bridge. I get this song like bridge over troubled water. Na 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 na. Bridge over troubled water. Yes, and this is like beautiful. Wow, this is connection. This is like connection. There's something connection happening, and there's even power of love in the middle. Beautiful, Gemini. Promising. Only thing that this is now possibly the first thing to do in the beginning of June. Solve this kind of, put the light into this and move on. Something kept you too much awake. So we have still, this is the most interesting actually thing. I have a special deck I got gifted for my birthday, that I just had a birthday. I'm also Gemini. And this is the fantastic erotic fantasy tarot, and we're gonna see the advice from spirit to your situation now. You have such a marriage stuff and everything going on. So what is now, Gemini? Advice to spirit. What is it here? Advice from the spirit. One more. We have here 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so there is some money related. Like always, this is thinking that you don't have enough, possibly. But this is interesting, kind of like praying for the gods or something, or the kind of like a fertility goddess, possibly. Even the snake here. I'm gonna read these specific stories. We have another snake thing going on here. Again, Pentacle. 2 of Pentacle. Snake, putting the snake to eat its own tail is really like an Ouroboros thing, but this is a bit like this choice with the money is really here. This advice from the spirit. Then Cup. 4 of Cup. A little bit this kind of meditative, waiting energy is here. Emotional. Usually the 4th cup comes from the spirit. Beautifully, you have the crown chakra here. Maybe you have to keep tuned to this kind of clarity, psychic messages, but looking to see kind of like answers, like from the open window, like somehow there is this is a little bit struggle, but here is more peace. This is the overall advice for June now from spirit. I'm gonna read these stories, maybe they give you something extra. So the 5 of Pentacles is hope in your future. Fantasy, appeal to the spirits. Eros, sensual richness and beauty can be concealed by doubt and fear. Action, keep your hopes alive, continue your search for happiness. Spirit is interesting that this is advice from spirit is kind of like she is front of this fertility goddess, and symbol of snake is also kind of fertility, and keep your hopes alive, continue your search of happiness. So it is really positive that you should stay more like a positive mindset. And while I was talking about being a psychic and you are kind of like having this clarity, the positive mindset and attitude is very important to be open for and receptive of all kind of like messages you get, guidance you get, because if you judge them too early, journaling might be now, because the Queen of Swords is here. It's totally the words are power. So keeping a journal now in June, possibly even I get now into to be like you could have, like I have sometimes made, like a sunshine ray like a journal now for June. Like every time something positive happens, you put the sun having a new ray, and then you look in the end of the month how much sun rays was in your sun. You are such a solar plexus chakra going on here, and then you could write all those positive moments. It increases your ability to stay positive and see the positive for you. So I could say this little activity could be good for you to get possible this happy ending. It's happening here. Then 2 of Pentacles. This is finding new solutions. Fantasy, the virgin who defeats evil. Eros, the thrill of new challenges. Action, turn every battle into a game, finding creative solutions to overcome it. Yes, like this battle, turn it into a game. see it like that. And still advice from Spirit for you, Gemini, is this Four of Cups. Make time for yourself. Fantasy, the peace and quiet of a secret hideaway. Eros, self-understanding leads a greater satisfaction. Action, question yourself calmly and consciously. Take care of yourself. Self-care. And meditation is exactly what makes you also more psychic. I'm really giving now just psychic tips. But yes, it's asking you, the Spirit is even asking you to be this kind of mentally grounded. And in this worldview or this kind of war, chaos world you have been having, there was no meditation, there was no peace. There is like this just reactive to your situation. So now the new foundation should be based on some good habits, and meditation could be one, and positive mindset that you could have a journaling practice to keep that focused, how much good you can see, how much gratitude you can have every day. Also another thing you could say, like every day after the day, write 3 things that you are grateful for. I think this is very needed now from this kind of, this is hidden from you, but you might have really bad patterns to think, and actively now kind of take this, change this kind of lavenders to sun rays. So next thing, we're gonna look now the oracle. We're gonna look, what is your dream? Midsummer Night Dream. We have already happy love things to look for. But this one, cell phone. Wow, what is that? Polish your communication skills, even your communicative Gemini. There's something about your cell phone. Interesting. Out of all cards, you get your Midsummer Dream is like a cell phone. Is it like you need a new cell phone, or there's something with your cell phone that you can call better, or you can communicate better? Interesting. Then fairy energy. What is it? Garden stones, 14. Nice. Again, 2, like Gemini is such a 2 lovers. There's 2 fairies. Nice. Okay, we start reading still about the cell phone. Out of all cards, cell phone is here. Are you having in the night cell phone in the hand a bit late? Maybe that's also, this is like here, like what is keeping you awake? Are you looking at messages? Like healthy habits now, June, healthy habits. Even me, I'm here too late up, but yeah, my cell phone is recording this. But is that cell phone here? Dream, Midsummer Dream. Cell phone for Gemini. When you say cell phone, it sounds like self-own. This may be a message to stop seeking outside of yourself and become the self-owned tower of your own power. Interesting that this tower is even here, and this sentence. I'm like, Geminis, I'm like, what is this? This may be a message to stop seeking outside of yourself and become the self-owned tower of your own power. Trust your ability to communicate empathically and telepathically. Plug into your higher self and form a solid place of a connection. 4 bars. Share your feelings, thoughts, and insights with someone who will pick up the receiver and then return the favor. Wow, it's even asking you to kind of find new ways of communication that is telepathy even. Interesting. It's really like a psychic things. And indeed, I'm gonna make a publicity right away that I have the psychic toolkit that you can learn to be psychic, and I have already published 5 episodes. I'm going forward every week. Next is the third eye chakra. Anyway, so this one, and there is also in the community post, there is like exercises like written, so that's also nice. Connection is the meaning of this dream card. I mean, this is like a dream of a cell phone, because these are dream cards. So cell phones are more than just communication devices. We store our lives in there. If you dream of losing your phone, you are venting fear of a loss of self. If you find your cell phone, you are rediscovering and appreciating your ability to communicate. If you're speaking to or texting someone in a dream, this is talking about the dream meanings, you are exploring your telepathic connection with this individual and the part of yourself he or she represents. Okay, in the dream, if you're speaking or texting with someone, it's kind of telepathic things highlighted. The person you are calling or who is calling you in this dream, whether or not you are able to connect, and the status of your connection, 4 bars, 3, 2, 1, represents significant aspect of the dream. And mantra, I am wide open vessel of sending and receiving heart-centered intuitive communication. Interesting point to understand that you are, like I say, these readings are very much energy readings, but starting to understand how much power you have in yourself and how much energy is coming from you like a cell phone. And you could be focusing on now in June, because you even have this kind of marriage on the cards and all this loving proposal thing going on. You could help it definitely by having this mantra, I am wide open vessel of sending and receiving heart-centered intuitive communication. So instead of being at night up worrying, you should start to have like a loving telepathic message around to people you love. That is the message here. Interesting. And then we have the fairies. Twice for you, Gemini. Garden stones. Yes, I think in that point I have to say, like, we have the stone even here. That is also amethyst. That it is amethyst. It's very peaceful, beautiful crystal, and they are amplifying your energy. There is this wisdom, psychic wisdom. These crystals are able to amplify your energy. So I'm also charging my cards with them. This is just a simple thing, and you have a card in stone, so maybe there is something about getting more even, like you are not needing to hold anymore like a phone in your hand. You're like holding a crystal in your hand, and then you are like contacting the person you love telepathically. Interesting. Anyway, I read now this. So, divine gift, intuition, exploration, connecting with fairy, recognizing those who call you. Again, calling. Recognizing those who call you. This is perhaps the most important card in the deck, for this is about finding your own magic, seeking the spirits and stones that speak to you. And Gemini is a magician also in Tarot. Your magic is now like you have to find it. And the stones that speak to you. We use the term garden stones to refer to common stones, the ones that you find in the woods, on the beach, on the side of the road, or in your garden. These stones are not obvious gems or crystals, and yet they call to you in some way, catching your attention through a pleasing color, shape, or texture. While crystals and gems may be rare and expensive, garden stones are gifts of the earth that are freely available to everyone. And I have to point out, this is one of them. I just found, but of course, this happened to be found near a spectrolite place. So it is also spectrolite, but I actually found it on the side of the road. So maybe you can also find with your, test your psychic abilities and look for the stones that are calling for you. You might be surprised what you find. Yes. And while they are often overlooked or undervalued, these common stones are our natural talismans and amulets. The thing to understand is that each stone has a fairy or deva entity that inhabits it, and if approached properly, that being will speak to you. Ah, so beautiful. Like, I really feel like this stone can help me. So there is a fairy here. And you could find your own fairy by finding your own stone and connect to that. These Indo stones are not rarefied beings, rather they are quite universal, present and incredibly potent. Shamans, healers, and those who work with the earth energies have always treasured these ordinary stones as objects of power, using them in divination ceremonies, medicine bundles, and as part of shrines and altars to the gods. While nearly all rocks contain spirits, others activate spirits or shift energies. Exactly, they can amplify your energies to connect to the spirit. We each brought some of our favorite rocks for the meditation. There was this example. This card is called to work with your senses and intuitive powers and connect with the fairy realm, to ask the spirits to reveal themselves to you. To do this, you must address them as sentient beings. It's often helpful to ask that fairies appear for the highest good and then to offer to aid them in that purpose. Remember that fairies are tricksters and need to be approached with great respect. But they are also sensual creatures who are drawn to music, art, fine food, and poetry, and they usually have a sense of humor. So take this card or a stone that calls you and seek the fairy who dwells within. Wow. You are called to now look for your stone. And it's landing top of that Gemini Queen, Air Queen, Queen of Swords. Just can make you more powerful to have your special stone that you just go look for. There's fairy magic then really in your life. Okay, I think I end your reading here. It's getting late. Just thinking, is there something else? I'm happy to see this Gemini energy a lot here. Even the fairy energy is here. I think I end your reading here. I'm really glad what I see as a Gemini myself. So thank you for watching. If you like, give me a like, share, comment, and definitely subscribe if you didn't. Sometimes I see like there is a lot of people who see but they didn't subscribe, but it does help my channel. And then you're always welcome to take my membership that I have. Magician membership with Psychic Toolkit on Tuesdays. And then extensive readings, those I will do after I've done these monthly readings. So those extensive readings I do weekly base, and I do them with the Zoom, so I show my face then, I do a bit differently. But thank you for seeing this, and happy June and happy midsummer and all goodness for you. Bye.